Hey, what's cool, y'all? Hope y'all like the intro. Let me know in the comments. As per usual, the Houston Texans lose in a heartbreaking fashion to the Tennessee Titans 38-41 on a game-winning field goal. And when the ball hit the goalpost, I held on to a shred of hope, but that was pretty much futile. I don't know how many times the defense has lost this games. And in fact, the Texans are 2-8 in one-score games. And this can't happen when Deshaun Watson's on your team, man. It's inexcusable. This man puts us on his back day in and day out. And shout out to Deshaun. At first, he did make some head-scratching throws, and even threw an interception, a rare one at that. He usually never throws an interception, but he came back in a big way and played his heart out. 365 yards, 3 touchdowns, 71.8 completion percentage, and 1 interception. And congrats to Deshaun, man. He's the NFL passing leader with 4,823 yards. And at least that's one thing Texans fans can be happy about, other than the firing of Bill O'Brien, of course. And then Deshaun is going to run around the league in circles once we get a head coach and GM. I firmly believe in this. And all he needs is a competent defense and some good management up at the top. And if only we capitalized on one of our red zone trips turning a field goal into a touchdown, we would have been golden. But let me get to Kaimi Fairbairn, man. Look, I love Kaimi, but he can't be missing those points after touchdowns. And that's what he gets paid to do. And if he made that PAT, we would have had a better chance to win this game, and a game-tying field goal would have changed to a game-winning field goal. But alas, the defense got burned by A.J. Brown on that last drive, so I suppose it didn't really matter anyway. But this is why we need a defensive head coach like Saleh or Eberflus. But still, last Titans game, the same mistake. Kaimi misses the extra point, and the outlook of the game changed dramatically. In which a touchdown and field goal for a PAT would have won us the game, but we decided to be bold and go for 2 that last touchdown drive to securely win that game, because we did miss that PAT from earlier. So let me know what y'all think about Fairbairn, man. Dude, I don't know. He's consistent for the most part, but he can't be missing those PATs in my opinion. And as predicted from our prediction video, Derrick Henry tore us apart for basically 3/4 of the game. He kind of cooled down for that fourth quarter, and he had 250 yards, 2 touchdowns on 34 carries, which is 7.35 yards per carry. And our defense is basically poorly coached, and Anthony Weaver is rightfully leaving. But on the bright side, our linebackers played well. Cunningham was all over the field with 8 tackles, and 3 of them were solo tackles. And Adams played decent too, and this basically means that McKinney is out the door. And if only Adams made that goal line interception, we probably would have had a good chance of winning. The Rooks made some plays. Ross Blacklock swallowed up Henry on a play, and Grenard was definitely hustling to the ball. So our rookies have shown some flashes. Hopefully, under the new head coach, we'll get to see them more and see if they're not a bust, I guess, but if they're still worth it for being on the team roster. J.J. Watt brought in a lot of pressure to Tannehill, and was close on many occasions in making a play, but not close enough, unfortunately. And I sadly think that this might have been the last game J.J. has played in a Texans jersey, but we'll see about that. I really wish we won it for J.J., man. And this is what J.J. had to say after the game. I've certainly considered it. Like I said, there's too many unknowns to really know. Who knows? There's a lot of unknowns. I hope the city knows how I feel about them and how thankful I am. And the city loves you, JJ, for sure. And also, let's talk about Brandon Cooks. And he broke 1,000 yards with his 166-yard performance today, putting him at 1,150 yards and 6 touchdowns. And a few days ago, Brandon Cooks said he's not accepting any trades because he wants to continue to play with Deshaun Watson and build the chemistry that they have together. And we all saw that their bond on the field. And I really hope that the next GM really keeps Cooks. On another note, David Johnson played decent this game as well with 14 carries for 84 yards, and 1 touchdown, which equates to 6 yards per carry. And Romeo Crennel had this to say about David Johnson. Romeo Crennel says that the biggest difference with David Johnson's running towards the end of the season was creating seams for him. And overall in the season, he did put up some decent stats in 12 games with 691 rush yards, 6 rush touchdowns, 4.7 yards per carry, and on the receiving end, 314 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. But I still think we should cut David Johnson as we are in cap hell, and cutting him saves $6.9 million, and he's already 29 years old. And I prefer we draft a running back late in the draft. Anyways, tomorrow is a new day, and head coach and GM interviews should start soon. This is what Deshaun Watson had to say about what kind of head coach he wants. We need to have a guy that can stand strong, 10 toes down. It's up in the air right now. I'm looking forward to discipline, responsibility, and good fun energy, and cares about a winning championship. What that sounds to me is Robert Saleh. He just fits all those qualifications, but you never know what the Texans' coaching search team, Corn Ferry, is going to choose. But that's pretty much it for this recap. What a season ender. I can't wait what lies ahead of us, and at least Watson and Tunsil made it to the Pro Bowl. Thank y'all for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Peace.